Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga. Woo! He's a life changer, miracle arranger, born to the virgin mom in a manger. Water to wine, he's a drink exchanger, and he died for your sins. I preach the word, that's my gig, and I rhyme better than Notorious Big. All the other MCs, I wish them well, but if you live in sin, you burn in hell. Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC and the light of my life. So to bust a rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What? Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek.
And that's that.
Parental discretion is advised. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far up... Oh, sorry, wrong script. Here we go. In 2012, two great men joined forces against the lameness that is the internets and vowed to make it a better place for all nerds and geeks. Armed with microphones, fueled by caffeine, and possessed with an overwhelming desire to watch movies and play video games, they became stronger than an internet troll, more powerful than Mega Man's blaster, and funnier than, well, you get the picture. They're awesome. Live from Beverly, Massachusetts, Jacedown Studios presents The Later Show with John and Matt. Let the show begin.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to The Later Show. My name is John C. Riley, and along with me, as always, is...
Matthew Gorsica.
Matthew, how are you doing this
I'm
evening?
doing very well, thank you. I'm rather tired. It's been a long, long weekend.
Has it?
Yeah, it has done a lot of stuff, a lot of driving. But I'm happy to, be home and get on the show, as always.
On the show. We are back on the show. We are back. Rex and Effects. Sorry we were not here on Sunday. We had a lot of stuff going on. You had Meshuggah. I don't know. And I was in Maine, so I wasn't able to come on the show. So I just wanted to welcome everybody on this episode of TLS. We talk about a real-life zombie attack. Or is it? We also talk about awful and contagious memes. And somebody will be the greatest ever. Their destiny, actually. To be more precise, destiny will be the greatest ever. What do you think? We might not be able to take your calls because guess what, folks? We actually have a legitimate guest. It's actually going to be on the show tonight. His name is Mark Leung. Mark Leung is going to be calling in live from Hong Kong all the way in the future tomorrow morning.
Word.
Where it's going to be very awesome. I'm very excited because I have followed his career for a long time.
Well, the future is awesome.
The future is awesome, and I'm a huge fan of his ever since I Don't Want to Miss a Thing and Jerk It Out and College Saga, of course, everybody knows. He got pretty huge with a lot of different videos that he had. He was a YouTube star right when YouTube was actually getting crazy and going about it and stuff right here. Everybody was just into the whole entire videos.
Viral.
Well, you could say, yeah, probably.
YouTube did go viral. It's kind of funny. Yeah. It's like the irony behind it. It's just like YouTube hosts all these videos that go viral, but YouTube itself has gotten quite viral itself.
Yeah, right here. And how could you not like a person that looks like that? Huh?
Like what? I don't know. I
you don't know. You can't see it. You can't see it. It's
will I be able to see
it?
It's
It's Mark with a
got the duck on his head.
With the duck on his head.
I didn't see that picture.
So and he's just lying perfectly still. Is he lying? I don't know. He looks like he's standing actually. To correct myself right here. So Yeah, that was actually the video that we actually had as the first one was Jesus is my nigga. So,
I really enjoyed that one. I watched that.
Now, why did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it because he's using a profane word?
No. Well, yes.
We are parental discretion is advised for this show because
By the way,
because certain things we like to discuss or like to play have that of an adult nature, but we are inherently a video game and TV and
Internet.
we scour the internets with all different stuff, so we really don't have a filter because if we did, it just we wouldn't find the best stuff for you.
That's the beauty of being online.
Pretty much.
We
I
don't
would have to say that.
We don't have to abide by any rules.
We're crazy like
Any
that.
conventional rules, that is.
Conventional rules, indeed.
Moral rules, sometimes.
Pretty much, yeah. You could say that right here. So why don't we just get to our first thing? So I actually want to talk. I can actually bring a video so we can talk about. You know what? Let me ask you one particular question before we actually do the video.
Absolutely.
How hard do you think it is to hack into television stations nowadays?
I would think pretty difficult. I would hope pretty difficult.
Right there. Pretty difficult, you say. Now, what do you think if somebody was actually able to break into something that was meant for security purposes or emergency broadcasting in general? Do you think that's even harder than regular broadcast, or do you think it's just an easier way like a backdoor?
Once again, it should be hard, but in the case of a network which everybody hates, I really don't care.
What do you... as far as the network everybody hates,
well,
like, you're
at least
just not for WB or Lifetime?
Well, Lifetime, definitely. They're sexist towards men. But that's a whole
What
other...
is sexist toward men?
But that's a whole other category. I mean, Lifetime itself is all about shows that empower women to break up with their boyfriends and divorce their husbands.
Wait, is that the same for Oxygen?
Same idea. They're capitalizing on the feminine power.
The feminine power.
Would you say capitalizing or pandering?
Both.
So, yeah.
Could be probably. I would
both.
go with pandering more than. What was the other one?
Capitalizing.
Capitalizing. I don't know.
On women's
Your boyfriend
sense.
broke up with you. Eat some ice cream
And
Here,
watch these movies
try
where
these chocolate flavored tampons.
and let's watch movies where, all husbands and boyfriends are abusive and killers and
Okay,
Really rapey.
let's get away from the rapey and the whole entire thing. We want to focus on the time at hand.
I agree, but you get my point.
I do get your point. We want to make sure that we're clean and concise because this is not going to be the new part of the later shows. We're not going to be a marathon session of videos. It'd be great, but we want to captivate people's attention and keep them watching for our show. Also, you notice that we're not on Justin.tv tonight. I'm actually trying to see if we can go back to Ustream because it's more friendly toward mobile Android devices, OS devices as far as the iPhone, so we can actually capitalize on that. So people who could actually watch it mobile, like a lot of people out there who are actually able to enjoy it. So here, let's play this one particular video because I found this fascinating. I thought that this was definitely a massive hack right here.
Definitely.
Starts off slow, and then it kicks in with something.
Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. I repeat, civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. This warning applies to all areas receiving this broadcast. Tune in to 9:20 a.m. to get updated information in the event that you are separated from your television or if electrical service is interrupted. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living.
That's pretty creepy in general right here. That actually kind of freaked me out because I only heard the audio version, but then I actually was able to see the video version, and this was filmed, so you know that this wasn't, well, it could not be. I'm not going to say it can't be, but there is also a good possibility that this actually was aired on ABC in Nolans instead of an actual Photoshop or After Effects job or a video like somebody put it together, because this is somebody filming their actual TV TV on a broadcast on ABC. And while the ticker's going by, they were actually able to break into the local affiliate of ABC and broadcast and set off the emergency broadcast system with audio from a horror movie that I know that Anthrax is, what's the song right here? I think it's like kill them all until you can't kill anymore. I'm not getting the right name of the, what was it? Let me see if I can just look this up real quick. Fight 'em all till you can't music video is where I got that from. Was pretty much, actually the original song Fight 'em all till you can't is that actually has the exact same voice on it, so you know that it came from some sort of media or a movie.
Yeah, I had no idea because I wasn't familiar with that song.
So I found it out through checking out as far as, the somebody posted it and they're like, oh, that came from the Anthrax movie and this Anthrax song. This came from this movie and that movie. So I kind of like traced it down. So, but the cool thing is that actually it was broadcast in Montana, and also in New Orleans. So they're not close to each other. So that means that, do you think that this was like the work of like Anthrax or? I'm still caught up on the Anthrax thing. Yeah, Anonymous, and it starts with an A.
No, I think it was just someone who wanted to get a laugh.
Somebody who wanted to get a laugh, but the thing is that they're two different areas, and they were in the exact same message, and they broke in the exact same way, different channel. And there are actually reports that somebody broke in a third place, in a third location, and broke into an episode screening of Barney on PBS. So that was really cool that they did a lot of cool things right here. So we have a bunch of other videos coming right here later on the show. But the thing is that has to be like a righteous hack. I was just very excited when I saw that. It reminded me of something that I actually saw about 10 years ago. It happened back in the 80s. And somebody did also another righteous hack, which, by today's standards, it's, probably pretty easy or pretty hard. But the thing is, back in the day, because we actually have the equipment to do it, and let me go back on the camera right here. We actually have the equipment to do it, but back in like the 1980s, for you to hack into a broadcast station, and do that hack or do that thing that they just did with the zombie emergency broadcast system would be incredibly hard, but somebody was actually able to do it back then. So this video is actually right here, and I'm going to pull it up right here, and I had it. That's okay. We can just bring it over here. Doctor Who it's kind of funny that it happened during an episode of Doctor Who on PBS, and somebody broke in 1986. And Max Headroom, right there. I did have okay, cool, right here. It happened in 1987. Right there. So this was really cool. I loved it. During the 1987 broadcast of Doctor Who at a Chicago affiliate, WTTW, a mysterious person wearing a Max Headroom mask broke into the broadcast one strangely pirated television show. Right here. It was just, during Doctor Who.
You should talk often with the old ones of your tribe. That is the only way to learn.
I'll get you a hot drink, miss.
I've done some dry clothing.
This frightened me when I first saw it.
I'm kind of scared.
I would watch this if it was a real show.
Yeah, just imagine watching Doctor Who late at night and seeing this. Your love is fading.
I stole CBS.
This is actually creepier than the video I was actually going to play. Now he gets spanked to the butt.
So wait, what's that? Who's that mask?
It's Anybody who doesn't really know about that, let me just explain to you because, okay, after that, the broadcast went back to Doctor Who, and it also happened the next day during a Sunday football game. So it was kind of crazy that actually happened. But the news report that I was actually going to be playing was, it was a report.
That's just about 2 months before I was born.
Yeah, 1987 was right like when they started broadcasting it, and they actually had a news report from the affiliate saying it broke into here. And just capturing everybody and seeing how hard it was to break in. That was more an informational kind of video. But this one actually was creepier because you got to see actually what people saw in 1987. And for somebody to actually broadcast a hacked transmission from one location, send it out to the CBS affiliate antenna, and then broadcast it to everybody. That, the Subsonic Gal in the chat room says that it's pretty easy, or probably easy. I would disagree. Depending on where do you think that actually came from?
He would have had to know what to do exactly. So
I think all of these are like, I hate to use the term inside jobs, but like there's got to be someone that's a buddy of his that wants to.
Yeah, it could be definitely.
Funny?
No, there's quite possibly that actually could be an inside job. Absolutely, but it was insane just seeing it and hearing it because, matter of fact, just hearing the news report just scared the shit out of me. Like when I first saw it, but that was definitely a righteous hacking. That could have came from for all that could have been just somebody's pirated transmission that they did from Boston or somewhere else and stuff right here, and just by chance they were actually able to find like a relay system where they're streaming it from one place, and that one place in Chicago is sending it out. Like, you guys remember? Getting back to that character. That character is Max Headroom. Max Headroom was back in the late 80s, maybe like 90. But I'm saying definitely like 89, 88. There was a show, like sci-fi show called Max Headroom, where there was a reporter, and he talked about like he was doing a lot of investigation work, and I guess they sold body parts on the black market, and somehow he got mixed up in it, and they cut up his body, but they kept his a part of his brain, and so a part of his brain got into. They didn't keep it, but part of his brain went into the internet, or like in a video system. So for some reason, back in the day, they had some sort of futuristic internet, and part of his like conscious went into that and became Max Headroom. So it's kind of hard. We have a couple minutes that we can actually show. Let me show you exactly what I mean as far as Max Headroom. What do you call it? Trailer. Let's see, just to broadcast, because it was kind of funny. He was a last ever show. Max Headroom comes to DVD, and it was just really crazy. But the guy who I'm trying to remember. Do you remember Dawn of the Dead? The new movie that came out.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you remember the father that was sort of dying, and then he died, and he came back. He was the father of the cute blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. That's the guy who was the lead character right here.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Right here. It was 87 to 88. So.
Not too popular.
Ooh.
Yeah, like what, one season?
Yeah, pretty much. But it was awesome. I loved it when I was a kid. It was like
you would think this was awesome.
Hell yeah!
Got the sweet 80s metal intro.
If you saw it, you would definitely enjoy it. I'm not even kidding. Bow, bow. Right here, talking to his self-conscious. See. Edison Carter. And then the Pays. The Hacker Kid. And Jeffrey Tambor.
And they never had careers again.
No, Jeff Tambor.
Jeff Tambor? Yeah.
I know. I'm kidding.
How dare you, sir?
The other ones are gone, but...
No, what's Jeff in nowadays?
I don't know, but they had a bunch of stuff right here.
Our next guest was the original funny head guy on the cyberpunk television series.
Is this Screensavers?
Now Max is making a comeback.
This
here
was
on Tech
G4
TV.
before
we
G4 was
find
G4.
Out what's next for the actor? Matt Frewer joins us via satellite from Ottawa, Canada. Welcome to
Ottawa, Canada.
Matt.
Thank you very much.
So just for people who didn't happen to catch the show in the late 80s or haven't been able to see its new reincarnation here on Tech TV, who was Max Headroom?
You have a new reincarnation on Tech TV? Nobody told me that.
Come on, dude.
Where do I file this complaint?
Maybe you don't get in Canada.
He looked old back then,
not.
and this was probably like early 2000.
It says June 12, 2002.
What was the question? You want me to encapsulate what Max is or was?
Yes.
Do it for Matt.
Max Headroom was originally conceived to be a video jockey for Chrysalis Records to pump their artists abroad. And while I was in London, England, I auditioned for the role and got it, and then ended up under pounds of prosthetics, rubber makeup, and this character was created. And the idea is that he doesn't really experience anything viscerally. He learns things exponentially because he's a computer program. And
let's just say that he's an entity. He's like a meme. He was something that was able to travel through the internet and do a bunch of cool things and solve crimes, along with Matt Furrow's character and also the female character. They all work together, but Max was able to crack into certain things that Edison wasn't able to get into. So it was interesting. How certain things right here. So
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
But moving on from that, I see that we have just a little bit of time right here. We got a little less than 10 minutes before Mark actually is going to be calling in via Skype. So I wanted to talk to you about just a short thing that we could actually... Are you familiar with League of Legends?
I was invited to play, but I have not yet.
You've never played the game?
No.
Are you familiar that China actually has a League of Legends now and a World of Warcraft restaurant?
No kidding.
Yeah. World of Warcraft is okay, and they followed suit, and they probably named it certain ways because they have Mikey and Sony, SONI, like CD players and everything. Everything is a bootleg and stuff.
Oh, in China.
Yes, and like Beijing.
Yeah, and they make rip off BMWs and
wallets and just electronics in general, because they were the king of the bootleggers pretty much. Like when I was in Hong Kong and stuff, they had this place in place called Mongkok. That's the name of the little city suburb area, and they had this thing called the Princess Fair, where they're actually like selling just mad bootlegs, just everything, films, bags, like some of their pirated stuff looked better than the real stuff, like Planet Hollywood paraphernalia, like T-shirts and stuff looked better than the stuff I paid like $22 for and stuff. So. But it was sad. But the thing is, the League of Legends actually they're not even trying to hide it as as a real thing. They literally have mana and health drinks, and they have people dressed like characters and stuff. Restaurants right here, so I can bring it up right here. Do they have it right here? We can just play some extra one right here. So, but I thought it was really cool that they actually had it, because I read a quick thing in Forbes that they actually had certain things. Here's just a really quick glimpse of actual League of Legends play. So
I've seen the gameplay before. I've never done it myself. So it's kind of
they actually have StarCraft restaurants as well. So
that's crazy. I mean, this kind of reminds me of like an RTS style action game.
What is RTS?
Real-time strategy.
It's real-time strategy now. AFK, whatever, all these acronyms. Because I'm a console
Command
gamer.
And Conquer.
It's Command
it looks like Command and Conquer.
It's what else? Age of Empires. Yes, they have all the different spin-offs.
The good Warcraft.
The good Warcraft.
This is when Warcraft is good, but
so basically, League of Legends is like when Warcraft 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Like when Warcraft was a real-time strategy and not. You run around
MMO,
and you slash dance at people, and your elf takes off her clothes, like things like that.
You slash dance, and the elf takes off her clothes?
Something like that.
Yeah, and you hook up, and you find out that your girlfriend is actually a 59-year-old man.
Yeah, exactly.
So. It sounds like you've actually had this problem.
I have not, but I've heard of people who do.
Well, we're not on speaking terms right now, exactly.
I don't get this. What are you talking about?
I'll enlighten you later.
Rich, were you actually a World of Warcraft player? Because you don't seem like a World of Warcraft player. You seem like somebody who used to play guitar and drums, and now he's just doing whatever. So
now he's just cold and bitter.
Cold and bitter. I do like your status reports.
No, but I never played World of Warcraft. But Diablo 2 was.
What do you think of Diablo 3?
I bought it. I probably played about 2 hours.
And then you gave up on it?
Yeah. They turn it into World of Warcraft.
Wow, did they really?
Have you played it?
I did not play it, no, but I heard it wasn't as good.
It's not Diablo to me. It's like EverQuest or...
Oh, that's lame.
And I don't know what the other ones
I am not familiar with
Morrowind.
these games whatsoever because the thing is, as I say, like, just I'm a console gamer, you're a computer gamer itself right here. And the thing that we were just talking about, I just pulled up the report.
Yeah, I see it.
Right here.
Questionably licensed League of Legends restaurant, Demacia.
Yeah, it's a place inside Journey League of Legends.
Okay.
So it's right here. I guess it's like, one of the main locations of the action here. And then they have girls dressed up as like, they look like buy me drink girls, and they just,
Juice girls.
Juice girls. Yes. And it's in Chongqing. I'm not even, even I have problems pronouncing that, and I actually, familiar. I like to. I'm nihilist. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to pronunciation, and karate is in Japan and kung fu is in China and taekwondo is in Korea.
Right, me too.
Certain people, they don't look all the same. I'm sorry.
They don't.
No.
So, plenty of Mikey shoes and Sony with an i laptop.
Sony.
Sony.
It's Sony. Magnet box.
Here, so I thought that was really interesting to bring that up because I just want to make sure that this is kind of concise and we're having some interesting stuff right here, interesting material to actually have everybody enjoy.
Not Gallery of Heroes or lineup of champions, but actually League of Legends.
It's funny. It's funny how the certain things right here. So
that is funny
right here. So we have. What do you call it? How much time do we have? We have about 5 minutes. So I think that we're actually going to be playing a quick trailer of a certain video that I wanted to share with everybody. So actually, no, I would let's play this while we're waiting. Let's play this, and we shall return with Mark Leung live from Hong Kong.
Excellent.
Talk about Ugly Soft and a bunch of other great stuff for games.
Sweet.
Enjoy, guys.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I am John C. Riley, and along with me is Matt Gorzica, and on the line we have a fine young African-American gentleman named Mark Leung. Mark, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, thank you very much for coming on the show, man. This means a lot for you and me. If anybody doesn't know who Mark Leung is the director and creator of College Saga back in the day, and also he's created a lot of other video games preferably. That is Revenge of the Bitch, which was a role-playing game, and also his newest game that came out December 20th was Sacred Guns and the Mermaid, which is a first-person shooter, kind of like a third-person shooter on the kind of like the Android and other mobile devices out there. So I wanted to thank you very much. Welcome to the show. Mark, what's everything like? It's morning there in the future, correct?
Yeah, it's morning. About to head to work in around 1 hour.
Okay, cool. So I won't take up too much of your time. Right here. When I was watching your videos back, the first video that I saw from you was the reason why I like this song is "Jerk It Out" by the Caesars, and your video that you made back when you were now, was it when you were living in Singapore or when you were visiting?
Well, I was living there. That was actually a long time ago.
Yes.
I made that video for a competition.
Oh, okay, you did. Okay, so there was a meaning behind the video. You just weren't just having fun with that, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was in the Navy for about 6 years, and one of the cool things is when I saw that, I recognized Orchard, and I recognized all the different locations that you were shooting the video, and just thought that was really cool, and a really cool thing in the video and stuff right here, as far as, I think it was Orchard Boulevard, right? The main strip?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So and also I got interested in the song, but what kind of editing software did you use? Because that was before a lot of stuff got popular. Were you using that from school, or did you own all that stuff, that equipment? Like, what software did you use to edit all that, the flames and fighting yourself and everything?
I didn't own that software. I had a particle illusion for the special effects and Premiere. I used Adobe Premiere 2.0, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have Adobe. It's funny that they're actually giving away Adobe Premiere, CS2, and all that stuff, and Photoshop CS2 for free now on the Adobe website. Because everybody's moving on to like CS4, CS5, and CS6. So,
yeah.
Cool. I got one particular question about College Saga. College Saga is a fight against the vegetable supremacy, and the Revenge of the Bitch is, I guess. Fighting against people who are if they don't eat their vegetables, they turn into cockroaches. Were you traumatized some way by vegetables as a young child in Singapore?
Yeah, I had a traumatic childhood with my grandparents. It really had.
So just made you.
Nah, vegans just beg being made fun of. And,
so they were vegans or vegetarians in your house?
They aren't.
But just in general, those people just drove you insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like even at this age.
Okay. I get you. I get you. Now, another thing that I've seen predominantly throughout your videos, along with your hatred of vegans and vegetology and vegetology, as I guess you would pronounce it, and just veggies in general, was the afro. I've seen that in your figure skating routines, because if anybody else knows, not only is he a entrepreneur, he has created his own video game company called Uglysoft. He's created great videos. He creates great video games. He's also an accomplished figure skater. But you wore that afro while figure skating, doing routines. You wore it in the College Saga. You also wore it in, you didn't wear it in Typhoon, but you did it as the Silk Road. And then you grew it out for the Return of the Bitch. Is your afro the source of your power?
Well, it is. You think about it. I mean, you definitely don't see that in Hong Kong.
No, yeah. Did you get a lot of looks? Because the thing is, it looked stylish. Yeah. It looked very fashionable that you had.
Helpful for scaring kids.
What is wrong with this man? But it looked really good. I actually had to take a double take when I was actually live with you, because it was just really weird. I'm like, wait a minute, that's actually his hair. It looks really good. It looked like by the end of it, before you cut it all off, it definitely looked a little bit blonde, like you're out in the sun a lot. So of course that happens.
It started splitting up in the middle, so it became an ass on my head. So I had to cut it.
2 buns.
Okay. Should have.
Cool. After College Saga, did you have a lot of people wanting to work with you, or did you have a lot of people inside Singapore or Asia or Hong Kong or America wanting to make videos for you, or make videos with you, or hire you to do their commercials?
Yeah. I had a lot of work for hire requests, and MTVU actually signed with me.
Oh yeah, you worked with them a lot. That's right. I totally forgot about that. You did the Gym Class Heroes video.
Yeah, and they didn't publish that though.
No. Yeah, I heard about that, but I was able to see it. I was a big fan of that. I remember I seeing the stuff because I'm a fan of your Zanga page. Mark Leung Hates You, so I remember seeing all that stuff. I know that you're the Christmas warrior, and you're a bunch of different things and stuff. So I always kept abreast with you, just like your round trip. I wouldn't say round trip, from your East Coast and West Coast trip that you journalized inside Zanga. That inspired me to do my West Coast trip from California all the way to Massachusetts. So it was like,
really?
Yeah, because you categorize it with like journal entries. So I did like video clips of everywhere we went and tried to put it on YouTube.
That was great. We got caught driving at like 140.
Yeah, you and Jesus got caught, so it was kind of funny. You thought that you lost him and whatnot. It was just crazy, but it was really cool to read that over and to follow that along and stuff. So you kind of inspired me to do that kind of stuff, and it was one of the greatest trips that I ever had, because I just got out of the military and I was going home for school, so I only had like 4 days to get home. I know that you took about like 17 days to get there, because you were doing it casually and stuff, just to go from there all the way to San Francisco, right?
Yeah, we drove up to Chicago. We thought we were late for dinner, but then we forgot that the time was like -1.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So we're actually early, half an hour for dinner.
It's always good to be early.
We went down to Albuquerque and LA, then drove up to Las Vegas, and then to San Francisco.
Cool. The right here, as I was saying right here, did you have any partners when you were before you actually created Uglysoft? Did you have any partners that came together with you to create Uglysoft in the video games, or because you were like such an internet star, or you generated a lot of views and like your stardom, did that make it easier for investors to actually come forth and say, I'm willing to help you develop Uglysoft into a real company?
Well, my family is actually helping out on the funding, but it doesn't take a lot of convincing for people to work here at Uglysoft.
Yeah.
I mean, we post jobs and people will be like, "Oh, I've seen College Saga. Can I come work here?" And so we have a lot of candidates.
Okay. Yeah, and also a lot of people from other companies wanted to come and work with you.
Yeah, definitely.
So I thought that was really cool to see
in the game industry in Hong Kong are quite affordable. So most of us here work out of passion.
Okay. Cool. right here. Was Return of the Bitch, was that something that you planned all along? Or as far as, was that one of your crazy dreams that came up? Because I know you had whenever you had a crazy dream on Zanga, you always posted that on the website,
Yeah.
excuse me. So I don't know right here. Tell me a little bit about it.
I was planning for it because I was also invited to work at for an internship at Mullen at that's a company in Massachusetts, I believe.
Okay.
So while I worked there, I planned for Revenge of the Bitch. It was actually I actually planned a really big game. Then I realized it's too big for me to bite. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
So I shortened it into episodes. So,
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, jumping over from college saga and Return of the Bitch right here. I know that around December 20th is when the Sacred Guns game came out. As far as now, how do you feel that the actual reception of your game, since you were just so fans have known you as like a role-playing kind of character as far as creating College Saga and creating Return of the Bitch, and then you jumped right to a third-person kind of shooter on a mobile device. How do you feel that, did you have a lot of fans transition over, or have well, I don't like this because it wasn't like a role-play game, or it's definitely a parody and definitely shares a lot of the same characters from the same game as far as like Bird Flu and everything, and the Ronald McDonald character. But it was interesting how that certain came up. What do you think?
Well, a lot of people didn't transition over to the mobile game.
Okay.
So the good news is that we have on the iOS version we have gotten all 5 stars.
Yeah.
So far. Bad news is that we messed up the publishing a little. We actually completely messed it up because we wanted to see whether originally we wanted to see if Apple approves of all this during the middle of production. So we actually submitted an unfinished version to them.
Oh, really?
Now they approved it, but then we didn't realize that if we wanted any chance to arrive on the new releases category, we have to publish on the day of approval.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't publish. So when we finally published in December, Apple gave us nothing, no exposure at all whatsoever.
Yeah, so it was just word of mouth.
Go to new releases and scroll back like 10 pages to see new releases.
Okay, so I get you. It's kind of like there was a movie that came out called Indie Game, and it was for Super Meat Boy. And they almost screwed up the release of Super Meat Boy because it was supposed to be out at like 7 a.m. For some reason, they screwed up the actual upgrade or like the selling of it and had it all the way in the back instead of featuring it and stuff right there. So that kind of hurt them. Just like you're saying, like in order to find, if you weren't following you on Facebook or your website, markleung.com, you would have known if this actually was the release date or if it held up or anything like that. So
yeah, so we're planning a marketing campaign for that and in March. So we're also making it free for a while. As an experiment. To see how
as far as like a beta test?
No, we're making that $1 game free. You can complete it without in-app purchases, but it doesn't force in-app purchase down your throat, so you can actually complete it in around 8 hours without it's a reasonable challenge without in-app purchases, but we hope to recoup our costs with in-app purchases.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in right now on the Ustream broadcast, we're talking to Mark Leung, director, creator of the Ugly Soft video game video game company. I'm sorry, I'm just getting a little bit of feedback. The video game company Ugly Soft out of Hong Kong, who's responsible for this game you're watching on the screen right now. This is Sacred Guns and the Mermaid, third-person shooter, where Mark is the title character with his afro. He's battling against Teletubbies and Justin Bieber crabs and blobs and a bunch of other different characters that are featured. You can see inside the Revenge of the Bitch. So right here that we are featured. Mark, I have a certain question for you. You met with MapleStory Development back in 2009 during the GDC. Are you hoping the same stuff happens this year when you go? Because I heard that you were actually going via your Facebook, that you were actually going to be attending now. Is there going to be a booth that you're going to be featuring Sacred Guns and maybe anything else you're going to be working on in the future?
I might be sharing a booth with a neighbor from an office neighbor. Like right next door in my office is another startup game company, and they might have a booth there. So I'll be bringing my stuff over.
Okay.
But meeting the Maple Story guys wasn't a big deal. The big deal was meeting the designers at Blizzard and Hideo Kojima.
Okay.
The designer for Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, Kojima.
Yeah, so looking forward for that.
Very, very cool. That's super awesome. That makes me a little jealous and stuff right here, that you get the opportunities like that and see all these really cool people. So right here, I'm just trying to bring up here. I'm actually how much research and development did you actually put into that to put into that game?
To your everyday look.
I'm trying to play a video, so.
Oh, it's not bad.
Like, how much research and development did you put in putting together and making a mobile game itself? So.
Well, we actually have one main other project going on, and we recycle assets a lot. I figured most people won't finish the game. Most people don't finish games, so
a lot of people
putting we're using the assets from another game for the beginning part of this game.
Okay.
And vice versa. So the end game content in this game might show up in the beginning of the other game, which is actually a rewrite of Revenge of the Bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Rise of the Vegan God. It's similar premise, more merged a lot of characters, reduced the number of characters. It's more of a casualized version.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. So that's really cool. So I don't want to take up any more.
Sacred Guns took around 1 year.
Okay.
And around 6 people.
Yep.
So, the artists, we literally shared time from. They developed assets that are universal for our games. So I can't count 6 people, maybe 4.
Okay.
So out of 4 artists.
Now, how big is it now?
Sorry?
How big is your office now? How big is your employees?
We have around 9 people, and another one who is part time, and then 3 freelance artists who work from time to time.
Super awesome. So, right here, as far as any stuff that you're working with right now, or anything future down the road for in 2013, 2014 for you, Mark? Are you going to be using?
Besides Rise of the Vegan God, which is another mobile title, much larger in scale. Because the game is going to be the main story is going to be shorter than Revenge of the Rich, but the scale will remain the same. We have a lot of side quests. So we're optimizing the graphics all the time. We actually spend a lot of time working on that game. The next game is we have one programmer working on that would be Dear Leader. Dear Leader is about Kim Jong-il saving the world in the Rapture Apocalypse in 2011.
Saving the world or taking over the world?
Saving the world. So it tries to explain his untimely death.
Oh, okay, because he died.
Fight with Obama, who transforms into a rat. So lots of bizarre propaganda goodness here.
North Korean launch date.
What's his North Korean launch date? Do you know?
North Korean launch date. Kim Jong-un year 2.
Yeah, I do like his little pudgy, the new pudgy leader. So it's the youngest one, because I know that the oldest one was caught trying to go to Disney World and he got disowned, and the other one is gay, so that he just gave the rulership to his youngest son.
Gay?
I heard that the middle son is gay. It's allegedly gay, and the oldest one got caught in what was it, Walt Disney World, Japan. So
yeah, one of them actually lives in Macau now, and he's speaking against the regime.
Interesting. I did not know that. That is Macau. It's the Asian Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much right here. I've never got a chance to go there, but it was definitely fun. Mark, I want to thank you very much for everything that you've done for the show. It answered all my questions, and it's been a pleasure. I know that we had a little audio difficulties just because it seemed like my voice was feeding back on your end. So, but I thank you very much for taking the time this morning on Tuesday in the future to answer all my questions. And do you have anything to plug? Would you like to, anything you want to say, you can more than well let me have it. Let our listeners
I'm good.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. Definitely out there on the Android market and the iTunes store, Sacred Guns. You can check it out right there. First person shooter. It's pretty awesome. It's 99 cents. And also Revenge of the Bitch on markleung.com. You can find that on. It's also, is it on Steam?
It's not. It actually got rejected. Well, when we published the game right when Windows 7 just came out, and it wouldn't run on one of the. If you run it on Windows 7 64 and you're on a certain graphic card, it wouldn't run. So we couldn't market it. It had a lot
sucks.
of we changed game engine.
Okay, that's good. That's good because I definitely have been able to check it out and stuff right here, but I'm running the new Windows 7, and I never even thought about that. I think I heard some patches as far as that on your website, but you can download it on Vista, right?
Yeah, you can play on Vista.
You can try. You can do Windows or XP or whatever, but it's definitely a cool game, and it's around like $8.99, right? $9 for the game.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Definitely, and check it out. Is Retardism still up or no?
Sorry.
Retardism, your old website, is that still up? Or no?
Gone.
It's gone with the wind. So, but you can definitely check it out at Mark Leung, Leung. That's how it's Mark Leung. Now, it's pronounced Long or Lung?
Leung,
yeah, L-E. Yeah, a lot of people go Mark Leung. So I've seen a lot of reviews as far as your games.
I get a lot in the U.S.
Yeah, so I just the way you pronounce it, I was trying to hear how you pronounced it. So, but yeah, markleung.com, and you can check it out right there. Do you have a Twitter?
I don't actually. I had one.
Oh, you had one, but definitely check him out on Facebook, and his YouTube page is always out. But that's where you'll be able to find everything. I do appreciate everything that you've answered my questions, and I've had a great time. So thank you very much, Mark.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play your video for Jerk It Out to show everybody how much I enjoyed it. So.
All right, see ya.
All right, man. Bye.
Bye.
Now stop me up and watch me go. I'll be running circles around you sooner than you know. A little off center and I'm out of tune. Just kicking this can along the avenue. But I'm alright.
Yeah. All right. Welcome back. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get to this.
You can't sing, you can't dance, so what do you want me to say?
I know. Can't ask my hand. My hand would know.
Anyway, welcome back to the later show. I'm John C. Reilly. I'm 35 years old, and I'm a young, strapping man with a gorgeous beard. Matt?
Yes.
Yes, Matt. How are you, Matt?
I'm doing all right.
What did you think of the interview, Matt?
It was a good interview. He's a cool dude.
Very cool. I big fan. That's all I gotta say. Big fan. I was just we were playing the Jerk It Out music video that he did, that he was talking about, and a lot of other really funny things that he did.
I want to get that YouTube money.
You want to get that YouTube money?
Oh, yeah.
He's not like a what do you call it? With the rock tards, with a Shaytard. He's not a Shaytard. He did this as a fan. Like he was a. It seemed like he did a lot of these videos for, of course, for fun, for like certain things right here. Like
I envy people that can do stuff like that, because
very talented.
I looked into doing stuff like that, like with a couple friends in college, and we quickly realized how hard it is to edit and make videos. So I guess it comes easier for some people than others.
Ready. Set up. Go!
Like he did like these kind of videos, which
that must have taken forever.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's called drift. What do you mean drift? Tires are slick. When you drift, if you ain't out of control, you ain't in control.
That's fantastic.
Don't drink and
drink absinthe.
Drink absinthe, drink it plenty. Well, we've gone over an hour, but you guys want to keep it going or just end it?
I think we're good.
Think we're good right here?
Yeah.
Let's play one more. Let's play one more story and stuff right here just
to
wrap it up. I know that right here, because it just seemed like we just ended it. The interview took a lot of our time, but the thing is, that's cool. I've had a great time.
Well, creator of a gaming company, that's always fun to have on the show.
Yes, Destiny. Destiny is here with us and doing this always forever, for eternity, right? We want to do this for eternity. Just sit in my apartment. We're going to be 70 years old and we're going to be doing this.
That's fine. Let's go check out something. We'll watch a couple more. Because I know you said you had a lot of stuff to do.
No. But the thing is, we have this right here. So no, we had a lot of stuff to talk about, but it's quite all right. And we can actually wrap it up. I do have one particular video that I definitely wanted to share that actually gets to work. So can we? Yes, we can actually. If this video actually works, we can wrap it up right here. So. Oh, question. What about the video? Yes. Oh, the question about the video. Here, I don't see. I see
too subtle.
Too subtle. Right here, I see a question from. I think it was Mark, maybe. Oh, cool! Awesome! Thank you very much. Okay. We're gonna wrap it up on this video right here. So. Are you legally? Yeah.
I don't even.
You want to check this video out? Okay. Let's play one more video. It's only a couple of minutes.
All right, sounds good.
Kids, gather around the TV.
Oh, geez, here we go.
Right here, we're just gonna select this thing, and we're gonna play this short video. Then we're gonna take off and do our thank yous and goodbyes. So, right here. Okay.
Are you legal-aged adults ready to watch some porn? Yeah! What say you then? Porn pirate! Porn pirate! Who lives in a vibrator under the sea? He's so horny and dirty he tried to hump me. Now if weird yellow sex is something you lust, then you must be a perv like Spongenob Square Nuts. Come on now,
SpongeBob Square Nuts, SpongeBob Square Nuts, SpongeBob Square Nuts,
SpongeNob Square Nuts. My night is ruined.
I found this and I was like, get out of here. Get out of here.
My night is totally ruined. Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Well, it's.
Oh jeez.
The video doesn't want to play.
That's nice.
What a beautiful morning. Good morning, Bikini Bottom. Good morning, pillow. Good morning, bed. Good morning, fish painting. Good morning, nightstand. Good morning, pants. And good morning, good looking. You talking to me? Are you talking to me, punk? So, Spongenob, what are you going to do today? Well, gee, there's no Patrick. There's no Mr. Crab. There's no Squidward. Or Gary. I have no one to play with. So I guess I'll just have to play with myself. Just one of me. Alone. What if I'm alone forever?
What do you think he's gonna do?
Who'll I play underwater cops and robbers with? I guess I'll just have to play underwater cops. But then
I feel bad for the
aggressively
actors in
question
this.
an underwater interrogation. Nobody, that's who. Only one of me.
I would not have even
Alone.
auditioned for this role.
By myself.
I would.
You would?
The last of the
Role is
Sponge
awesome.
Chickens. But I can't be the last.
Aww.
I love me. And I miss me. How can I fix this problem?
This monologue is going on way too long.
Yeah, I know. It just went a little too long for a porno.
Yeah.
You want me to do
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
This is what happens when a startup website called Wood Rocket doesn't have a good web.
I know. How the hell did you find this?
Courtesy of the morning stream with. They talked about it on their show this morning. And
Dear God.
Baby Sandy.
Well, I'm not totally opposed to having a baby with you, but I gotta tell you, eating our young runs in my family.
Well, even if that did happen, it'd still be okay. Because being indigestible runs in my family.
Well, alright then, but
What a
how are
witty
we gonna
joke
do
for a
this?
porno.
I mean, I
That's
can't
so
breathe
awkward.
underwater.
Well, lucky for you, Sandy,
Even though
I'm
she
a
has her helmet
sponge. I'm filled with air. So if you keep on sucking on me, you'll be able to breathe.
Plot hole solved.
Well, alrighty then.
One
Let's
throwaway
get it
line.
And then it just all goes downhill from there.
I know.
Why is my soundboard open? I don't know.
I know what I'm doing when I go home.
Watching that video.
Absolutely.
You can check out that video at woodrockets.com.
For the record, I can't stand SpongeBob SquarePants.
dare
It's
you.
awful. I hate the show. It's awful. Annoying piece of shit.
Come on. Give it a chance.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you there.
Fuck it.
How dare you, sir?
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Alright, well. You know
I can't believe we ended on that. Are you kidding me?
What do you want to do?
No, that's fine. The music's already playing. It's too late now.
How dare you, sir? I can't believe we ended on that. That was funny.
That was funny.
We do have a video next week of the last person who if masturbation was illegal.
Oh, jeez.
A world where no one masturbated. It's very funny. It's a foreign film.
Oh, it's an actual film.
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for having me again, John.
Great,
as
thank
always.
you. I know that Rich and you didn't really talk much because I think the good majority of the show was
You and Mark?
Was me and Mark.
No, it's cool. I enjoyed listening to you guys.
It's better if I don't say anything.
It's probably better, just in-room audience, whatever, in-studio audience. Well, thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Matt as always.
Welcome.
And of course
Thank you.
to Rich.
Anytime.
And of course to Mark Leung for his availability and his chance to actually, right before work, early morning in the future.
In the future,
to actually take time to come on the show. Thank you very much, everybody.
Have a good night.
And that is it.
Good night.
I'm John C. Riley. Goodbye.